It shows that tracking is the key. And with Pick 3 at a glance, we can track all 1,000 numbers. And this can be done for anybody in any state. Tracking your own numbers is the only way to ensure that you know what's going on with the numbers in your state. Pick 3 at a glance is a total tracking system. I'm here available Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, live to help everyone learn the Pick 3 at a glance strategy. And I'm easy to get in contact with. All you have to do is hit the subscriptions, and I have everything pretty much set up that you're going to need. So when you come to Pick 3 at a glance live, you'll know kind of what questions you might need to ask to start your own tracking system for your own state. This is what I love. I love Pick 3 because it's trackable, teachable, and doable. And there's no guesswork because you're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. You have 1 in 1,000 odds, and you have 365 days in the year, and you got 1,000 numbers. If you played a different number every day for that 365 days of the year, you're going to have 635 numbers. You're not going to have any idea what's going on with those numbers. To me, it doesn't work. You can use the tic-tac-toes, the date sums, the grids, the flips, and the multiple different rundowns that's out there to use, but they're not going to show you the whole picture. You have to have a total tracking system, which Pick 3 at a glance offers you, and it's free. I'm not looking to charge anybody. Only way anything would happen is something charged where it would cost me, and then I would probably have to ask people to contribute whatever they could to help that. But I'm trying to make it where everybody can take 4 sheets of paper and write down the numbers that I give them, do the 1-1 rundown on those numbers, and you have the master sheet where you can track all 1,000 numbers. And come to the live, and I can demonstrate to you live and answer any questions that you might have. The channel is growing, subscribers are coming and learning how to track their own numbers in their own state, which that's kind of what I set it up to be. I always wanted to share this strategy, and now I'm able to, and I enjoy it. And Pick 3 is enjoyable. You don't want to get yourself in a pickle with Pick 3 or any of the lotteries. But Pick 3 is the best lottery with the best chances of winning because it has the least numbers. And those numbers, which is 1,000, you can track them. So that's where I put all my energy and time in, is in Pick 3. I see it as an investment. I invest in my numbers. Pick 3 is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So I know that. So I know just about how long it will take to hit these 3 numbers, and you will too if you track it in your own state. You're going to realize that coming with trying to hit these numbers, a system or a strategy, a rundown, a grid, or whatever, is not going to give you the number that's coming the next day. You have to actually track the actual 1,000 numbers to see how the numbers are working. It can take a number. Well, I got numbers that I'm carrying that hasn't been out in 16 years. Now, I haven't carried those numbers for 16 years. I just found out about them through my tracking Missouri evening draw. So quite naturally, I decided that I would invest in those numbers because the likelihood of those numbers coming in were great. So that's why I set this up. I'm live Monday through Friday, so I can easily teach this system to everybody. It takes me about 30 minutes. Once you take a sheet of paper, write the 22 numbers down, and do the 1-1 rundown on it. And if you don't know how to do the 1-1 rundown, it's the easiest and most simplest rundown of all the rundowns, and that's the only one you're going to need. Then I have a strategy for tracking the single pairs, and I have a strategy for tracking the single digits and tracking the front and back pairs. And that's basically all you need to improve your chances of winning greatly. But like I'm saying, the 790, and then what we do is we use the law of average to work in our favor, because that's one thing that's not going to change. The numbers have to rotate and change positions, okay? And by them doing that, you know that you can have increases your chances of winning. Just like the odds of 1 in 1,000 is never going to change. Those numbers have to change positions by the law of average. And as you track, you'll be able to see what's going on with all 1,000 numbers at a glance. And I had a subscriber said he was kind of afraid because he's seen all those numbers and he didn't know what to do with the numbers. But believe me, it's simple. I could teach a fifth grader how to use it and do it. Don't let those numbers and all the numbers scare you. It's the best thing you're going to have for track and pick three. I've been on YouTube now for 6 or 7 months, and I haven't found anybody with a strategy like mine, because you can track all 1,000 numbers. And that's what needs to be done if you're going to win in pick three. And like I'm saying, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes time. You can find a column where numbers won't hit for us 3-4 months. And that's going to be 60 to 90 days. But you got to play responsibly. And the only way you can play responsibly is to know why you're playing your numbers. If you don't know why you're playing your numbers, then how you know how long to keep the number? How you know what's going on with the number for that month or for that year or for that week that matters? And with Pick Three at a Glance, your eyes will open up to seeing all these things and see what it takes to hit pick three. 1 in 1,000 numbers, the best odds. And pick four, you got 1 in 10,000 numbers. You're not going to be able to track 10,000 numbers. And then the pick five that's coming out now, that's 1 in 100,000 odds. So if you've been a pick three player, and I mean, unless you awfully lucky, if you ain't tracking those 1,000 numbers, you know how difficult it is just to hit the three numbers, to pick three. So, but you can increase your chances and see what's going on by tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. So, congratulations again to everybody that won yesterday evening draw. And I'm going to do a little slide after I get through doing my presentation, so you can know how to find me and give you little details. And then, like I said, go to the descriptions after this video. And this is probably going to be a video that I post along with the information that I need for everybody to get. But don't hesitate to come to the channel, and I'll give you contact information to contact me if it's anything that you don't understand. So I really don't say good luck with pick three. I say happy winnings, because once you start tracking those 1,000 numbers, your winnings, I can almost guarantee you, but I don't guarantee. Depends on what you're doing. Your winnings will increase. So play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And I'm going to do a little slide behind this video, so everybody can have the information and maybe answer some of the questions that you might have. So thank you for visiting my channel.